Welcome back to the Jeremiah Show. Jake Shimabukuro, he is my very special guest today. His album is Grateful. We've been listening to it throughout here. We're about to premiere Piano Forte, the new single at the end here. Go to jakeshimabukuro.com. Welcome back, Jake. Wanted to ask you about your My Dog Has Fleas signature blend. It's a delightful arrangement of bittersweet chocolate, citrus, and crisp almonds. 20% Kona blend, my favorite. Brings a fruitful melody of wine, citrus, and sugar cane. And this exclusive and delicious blend was crafted especially for Jake and his global fan base. It's also giving back too, Jake. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so it's a collaboration with there's that word again, collaboration. It's a collaboration with a wonderful company called Acoustic Coffee Company, and we've partnered to kind of create this coffee blend, and it's wonderful. It's called My Dog Has Fleas because uh, a nod to the ukulele. See, back in the day, ukulele is actually two native Hawaiian words. Uku means flea and lele means jumping. So it
Okay.
got its name because your fingers look like jumping fleas on the fretboard.
That's it. Never
And when
knew
I
it.
was a and when I was a kid, the way that we would remember the tuning of the ukulele is we would sing this phrase, "My dog has fleas." So if the intervals of the open strings are da 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 da, then we knew that the instrument was in tune with itself, right? So but it really is for a good cause. It supports three organizations that I work with. One is the Ukulele Kids Club, that focuses on and music and ukulele as a form of therapy and healing. So they gift a lot of ukuleles to hospitals, where there are a lot of children, undergoing cancer treatment. The other one is guitars and ukes in the classroom, and they focus on music education, helping to provide instruments, to schools and music programs. And the third one is the Coral Reef Alliance, which is, I grew up here in Hawaii, loving the ocean. I'm a free diver, and so and as as many people know, the coral reefs are in great danger right now with coral bleaching and all of that. So I've been partnering with the Coral Reef Alliance, and they're doing all this amazing work. If you haven't seen the documentary yet, it's called Chasing Coral, and it's a wonderful documentary about how you can see what they're doing to combat coral bleaching, right? But yeah, so every bag sold, a portion of the proceeds goes to three of these charities, and it's just they're just such a wonderful company, and they're just so generous. So big shout out to Acoustic Coffee Company.
Love it. Okay, my final question, and then you can go get your kids. uh, what are you grateful for right now?
Oh man, just yeah, talking with you, talking about music, being able to just highlight all these wonderful communities of people, doing extraordinary things. And I love Santa Barbara, man. It's like a home away from home for me. And I'm not just saying that. I mean, every time I go, I remember when I first played in Santa Barbara. I mean, this was like, gosh, I feel like it was 20 years ago. But the first place I ever performed at was a club called Soho.
Yeah,
And I remember
so
before
still
the
going.
show, and right before the show, I was like, oh, I was kind of hungry. So I went downstairs and I saw a little sushi place called Arigato Sushi. And I was like, oh man, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go grab some sushi. I went in there and oh my goodness. I mean,
that's a good spot.
what yeah, the whole crew there, Daryl and Jesse and Wataru and just the whole gang there really took me into their little family. And ever since then, man, every time I go to Santa Barbara, it's always we always get to hang and see each other and catch up, and they've been introducing me to just wonderful, wonderful people out there, and it's an incredible community. And so I'm always grateful when I have the opportunity to come out there.
Yeah, well, you definitely say hi next time. I'll join you at Arigato.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey,
Let's
you're
do it.
on, man. You are on. Let's do it.
It's a little
We,
dangerous, but I'm
we,
in.
we gotta make reservations like 3 months in advance, but it's
those guys are. You're right. They are so good. They're
Oh,
just
it's the
been there
best.
forever. They take care of everybody in town.
It's
Really
my
love.
favorite.
I'm happy you brought that up. I'll make sure I mention them when we put this up
And
tonight.
arigato means grateful or thank you in Japanese. There we go.
Hey, yeah, look how it all comes around.
It all comes
All
together
right.
full circle.
We're gonna play a piano forte from Grateful, Jake Shimabukuro's new album. Pick it up. When is it available? Oh, it was available on the 8th, right? September 8th,
Yeah,
right?
so it's
Okay, so it's
available
there.
now, and yeah, you can get it Apple Music, Spotify, all the usual places. I just found a really cool. Someone just turned me on to Tidal as well. That's another new streaming platform, and
Oh, I've heard of that one.
cool. Yeah.
Uh, I this song honestly almost made me cry. It's so beautiful. And it is.
Uh,
Anything you want to set up about the song before we say our
yeah.
final
Well,
goodbye?
this is a duet with our with the concert master of the Hawaii Symphony Orchestra, and I've always just loved the sound of the ukulele and the violin
Yeah,
together, and it's my
tugs
it's
at
my
you.
wife's favorite track on the album. In fact, she was the one who told me you better do this, with Iggy for this album. But it's one of my favorites, and the way I wrote this song was it was inspired by the piano. So piano forte was the original name of the piano because it was the first keyboard instrument that could play soft and loud. Because
Mm,
prior to that, it was the harpsichord that could only play at one volume,
mhm,
right? So that's the idea of piano forte, soft and loud,
mhm,
and I wrote it for two ukulele parts. One ukulele part to represent the left hand of the piano player, and the other ukulele part to represent the right hand. And so in this track, I'm playing the left hand part, and Iggy is playing the right hand part on the
Oh,
violin.
wow.
And yeah, his tone and his it's I was just playing this with him. I was getting just chills the whole
Yeah.
time.
It gives you chills. So get ready. Get ready to get chills and to maybe
Thank
even
you.
cry a little bit in your car. It's beautiful. Jake Shimabukuro, thank you so much. And well, oh, we're 1 minute past. I got to let you go.
Oh,
Com-
no worries, man. Jeremiah, thank
Communicate.
you. Thank you for your time, man. I'm so appreciative of this, and I look forward to having some sushi with you in Santa Barbara.
And some sake, maybe.
All
All right.
right. Take care.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Communicate,
Aloha.
but listen more and evolve. And aloha.